Hello everyone, I have my Not Too Shabby design team project for this week. Today I'm going to be making this cute little birthday card using this adorable little dog image. So I'll start out by showing you my project up close, and then I'll show you the products and get into the process video. And if you do head over to Not Too Shabby to make a purchase, you can use my coupon code CraftyGirl to save 10% on your order. So I made this fun little birthday card. I colored up a little background there, and I love how the pattern paper has little birthday presents on there that match the cute little puppy. So for the puppy image, it came from this stamp set. This is by Neat and Tangled, and it's called Puppy's Favorite Things. You get all of these cute little bits that you can put in his hand. There's so many cute little birthday bits. There is a cupcake and a present. There's also a little birthday hat. And I wanted to show Neat and Tangled previously released this stamp set, and this was Kitty's Favorite Things. And I wanted to show you could also put any of those little bits into his hands, and vice versa. You could use the dog ones in the cat's hands, and they are the exact same sized images, so they could pair nicely on a card together as well. And I will link that below. I think there's some of that left in stock. For the die for this card, I used the outside-in stitched rectangle stackables die, and this one's to make frames, but it made a really nice background for my images, so I'll show you how I did that. For the paper for my card, I used a Doodlebug paper pad, and this one is quite old. It's called Hip Hip Hooray. It is actually from years and years ago, but there is a new set that came out, and it's really cute with little dragons, and it has these similar color tones in it, so I will link it in the shop for you as well. And I also used my Spectrum Noir glitter pen there to glitter up the little birthday hat and also the little present. So let's get started with our card. So to begin with, I'm taking that stitch rectangle die, and I'm going to use the largest one and cut it out on that blue paper. And I'm just running it through my die cutting machine. And then I'm also going to take that paper with the birthday presents on it and cut out using the second sized rectangle die, the second largest one. And then I'm going to use the third size die for a white piece there. So I took some white cardstock and cut it out in an A2 sized card, and then I'm just showing you how those are going to layer up. And I wanted the present sized die there, that little rectangle, to have a little bit of white behind it so it will pop and separate it from the blue. So I just trimmed that out. And now I'm just checking to see how well the little puppy image will sit there. I'm going to take my ATG gun and adhere on this white cardstock piece, and that's on an A2 sized piece of cardstock. And I want to add some of this really cute white ribbon to do a nice little bow. So I'm going to adhere everything else on and leave that blue one not attached yet, because I'm going to add the blue piece after I have the ribbon on it. So I'm just adhering those down. And then I am going to do my stamping before I adhere on this little rectangle piece. So I'm just taking the puppy and I'm stamping it out onto paper that is just the Recollections cardstock. It's 120 pounds, and then I'm just using my Memento Tuxedo black ink. And then I'm just cutting out the little present so that it will be layered and I can stick it on top. And I just fussy cut that out. It looks so cute with him holding that. And then I thought he could have a little birthday hat as well, so I'm just stamping that out. And then I'll cut that out separately as well. And then I also do want to color those up and have a little image sentiment on there. So the sentiment's going to say, "It's your birthday," and I'm going to have it at the bottom. So cute. He fits perfectly on that little rectangle. So now I'm just stamping the "It's your birthday" there on the bottom. Then for the Copic coloring, I'm going to do the little puppy an E18 for his little ears and the little patch on his eye. Then I'm going to blend it out with E15. And go in with E13 and get a nice blend there. And that will finish off that little patch and also his little ear, or his ears. And then for the rest of the dog, I'm going to use E13 for the darkest portion, and I'm going to leave the tummy white. And I'm just adding in all the darkest shading. And then I'm blending that out with E11. This image is so cute. I love this little puppy. I've already colored it up quite a few times. And then I blend that out with E00. For the little collar, I'm using B29 and B24. And then the puppy is done. So for the little present, oh, actually I'm going to do the grass first. So I'm taking YG00, and I'm just blending that in and adding a little bit of a grass spot for him to be standing. Then I'm going to take the BG10 and just color in all the background, and I'm leaving where the stitching is. The outer part I'm leaving white, and it just makes it really pop. So I'm just going right to where the stitching is and leaving the rest. And as you can see with the alcohol Copic markers, it doesn't really have any streaking. It just blends so nicely. I love these markers. Then I took YG03 and just did a little bit of grass. I'm just flicking up and making a little bit of grass there. And then I go in with YG06 just to darken it up and add a little bit more of some darker grass pieces. It's so easy to add in the little background, and it just really makes the puppy pop. Then for the present, I used B05 and B02 and blended it with B00. And then I used this yellow combo Y38, Y35, and Y32 for the present. For the little tag, I use YG06, YG03, and YG00. And then for the hat, I do that same green color combo. And then I use the same yellow combo for the top of the little birthday hat. So cute! And then I used some R20 so that he could have some pink on his little cheeks. Then I took out my jelly pens and I just colored in the eyes and the nose using the black jelly pen. And then I had a gold metallic one, and I did that for his little dog tag so it would be shiny. And then I'm just taking my scissors and I'm just trimming around that tiny little bit so that it can not have any white around it. I didn't want to have the white there. I just wanted it to be laid down without the white, so I trimmed that off. Then I took my white jelly pen and I added 3 little dots on the cheeks, and I just am adhering down the little present and the little hat. And then I take my white jelly pen and just put an accent on the nose. So now we're ready to adhere all the pieces. So I'm going to use my ATG gun to adhere down this little piece with the dog on it. And he just pops so nicely. I love how this turned out. It looks so cute. Now I'm going to adhere on a little diagonal piece of this white ribbon, and I'm just adding some adhesive on it, and then I'm going to lay it down diagonally there, and then I'm just going to snip it off and add some more adhesive on the back, and then I can fold it on to the backing there. And I check to make sure it looks good, and now I'm just going to adhere this piece down. So cute. And now I can make a little bow. So I'm just making a little bow here. And then I'm going to diagonally snip off the little ends there. And then I can add some more adhesive and pop that on. So cute! And I'm just adding a little bit more of adhesive in there just to make sure the bow stays where I want it. And now I'm going to take my Spectrum Noir glitter pen and I'm going to add a little bit of sparkle to the present and the hat. And that is my card for today, so I hope that you guys enjoyed. I will link all the products below, and if you do head over to the shop to make a purchase, don't forget to use my coupon code. And if you haven't, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye now!